Hi students, welcome to another video of Smartly Learn. In this video, we will see how to solve the 11th question in exercise 5.3. If the sum of the first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, what is the first term? So they've given a clue, that is S1. What is the sum of the first two terms? What is the second term? Similarly, find the third, 10th and nth terms. So first let's write the expression that they have given for Sn. So Sn is equal to 4n minus n squared. First thing they're asking is what is the first term, and they have given the clue that as S1. So let's calculate the S1 first. So how do we do it? Wherever n is there, I'm going to put the value of 1. So 4 into 1 minus 1 the whole square. So 4 minus 1 is 3. So S1 is 3, which means A is equal to 3. So I'm noting it down separately. Now let's calculate S2. So S2 is equal to 4 into 2 minus 2 the whole square. So 4 2s are 8, 8 minus 4, which is equal to 4. So S2 is 4. I believe they asked what is the sum of the first two terms. So S2 is equal to 4. We are also supposed to find out the second term. So let's understand what is the significance of S2. S2 is nothing but the sum of the first term and the second term. So now that S2 is equal to 4, we also know the first term, that is A1 or A, is equal to 3. So let us find out what is A2. So A2 is nothing but S2 minus A, so 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. So A2's value is 1. So A2 is equal to 1. So we found out what is the sum of these two terms and what is the second term. Similarly, they are asking us to find the third term. So let us take the third term. So S3 can be generated as S3 is going to be equal to 4 into 3 minus 3 squared. So this is 12 minus 9, which is equal to 3. So S3 is 3 means, let's understand the significance of S3. S3 is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3, meaning the sum of the first three terms. So if I subtract S3 minus S2, I will be getting the value of A3. Why? Because S2 already is the sum of A1 and A2. So if I subtract S3 and from that S2, I will be getting the value of A3. So S2 is already 4. So S3 is 3. So S3 minus S2 is equal to A3. So S3 value is 3. 3 minus 4. This is A3. So A3 is equal to minus 1. So we found the value of A3 to be minus 1. Now they asked you, similarly, we are supposed to find the value of 10th and the nth term. So we can't keep generating every time and subtracting, right? So we will move on to the an formula and we can generate the value of 10th term from that. So let's write, generally A10 can be written as A plus 9D. So the data that we need is D's value. So how do you get D? A2 minus A1. So 1 minus 3, in this case it is minus 2. Let's substitute that in this particular formula. So A10 is equal to, A's value is 3 plus 9 into minus 2. So 3 minus 18, which is equal to minus 15. So we found the value of A10 to be minus 15. Now, the next thing they asked us is to find out the value of an. So here an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. We know the value of a and d, so let's substitute that. A is 3, so 3 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 2. So this is 3 minus 2n plus 2. So this is 5 minus 2n. So this is the very general form of writing the value of nth term of an AP. So AN is equal to 5 minus 2n. In the next video, we will see how to solve the 12th question in this exercise. Please extend your support to me by subscribing to my channel Smartly Learn. You can also reach out to me through my website www.smartlylearn.in for more practice worksheets. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.